and welcome back to Jazzonomics. In honour of Kneecap administering an almighty shellacking to Kemi Badenoch in the UK courts yesterday, I've decided to repurpose my magic MAGA hat into a terrorist balaclava. I had a pretty good result on eBay this week. I had something sitting on my shelves for well over 10 years that I've never played and I probably wouldn't play, and I paid 10 pence for it, and I figured it would probably fetch a very good price. When I bought this 10 plus years ago, these sorts of bargains were far more readily available than they are now. It was For Women, the complete Phillips recordings by Nina Simone, a boxed 4 CD set. I think it contained 7 albums. So I sold that for £25. I had something of a hole being burnt in my pocket, and I decided to take the executive decision of spending £3.43 on an album that has proved strangely elusive. I've probably bought around about 1,200 jazz CDs over the past 18 months, 2 years. This has never turned up. It's not rare, it's not unusual, it's not avant-garde, it's pretty mainstream. It was recorded in 1967 on the Blue Note label. It is only the second original that I have by this particular artist, and it is The Real McCoy by McCoy Tyner. It features the ever-present Ron Carter on bass, the indefatigable Elvin Jones on drums, and the magnificent Joe Henderson on tenor saxophone. I'm wondering whether the title, The Real McCoy, was the inspiration for a black and Asian sketch show that was broadcast in the United Kingdom in between around about 91 to 96. It's a show that I've never seen. It's still on the iPlayer, and it sort of caught my eye over the past week or two, and there was something of a spin-off from that show called Paramount City. Not so much a spin-off, but there were 2 characters, Curtis and Ishmael, who were the presenters come MCs on this show, Paramount City, which I can remember watching a few times and thinking it was pretty good. I'm not quite sure how it's aged. I'm not sure whether Paramount City was a variety and music show or whether it was solely stand-up. There were some key performers in The Real McCoy, one of whom was Felix Dexter, who had a starring role in a show of around about 2010. I'll put this link in the comments section because it is one of the funniest minutes and a bit that has been committed to celluloid by my sort of estimations. Anyway, he plays a character in a show called Bellamy's People, written by Charlie Higson, Paul Whitehouse, Lucy Montgomery, Felix Dexter, Adil Ray. He plays a character called Early D. I shall put the link in the comments section. It's absolutely magnificently played. Where was I? Oh yes, what's this album called now? Yes, The Real McCoy. Reminds me a little bit of Herbie Hancock's Maiden Voyage, a more sort of restrained, harmonious, driving and propulsive version of that. The notes really fall from McCoy Tyner's fingers, and it does bring to mind the thematic notion of Maiden Voyage, which is obviously based around the sea and the ocean. This isn't a concept album at all in the manner of Maiden Voyage, but it is beautifully executed, and one that is well worthy of your attention. I'm quickly going to mention another piece of music by McCoy Tyner, which rather features McCoy Tyner. It is on this 1967 release, although it was recorded in 1965. It is a Caddy for Daddy by Hank Mobley. McCoy Tyner is one of the sidemen on this album, and the second track on here is called The Morning After. The piano playing by Tyner on here is mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. And quickly, to end, my Freddie Hubbard compilation arrived today, £3.81. Music Magpie, the Essential Blue Note Collection, Open Sesame, Going Up, Hubcap, Ready for Freddie, Hubtones, Here to Stay, Breaking Point and Mosaic. Music Magpie, £3.81. Mint condition. What's not to like? If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. It's nice and warm under here. This was Jazzonomics.